Welcome dear students, class 7th, subject General Science, subject teacher Joshi SK. Lesson number 9, Heat, part 2. In previous part of this lesson, we have already studied about radiation. Now let's learn about heat absorbing ability. When heat rays fall on any object, a part of heat is absorbed by the object and a part of heat is reflected. Heat absorbing ability depends upon color and properties of that object. For example, black color absorbs more heat than any other color, while white color absorbs less amount of heat. Now let's study about good and bad conductors of heat. To understand this concept, place a steel spoon, a copper strip or rod, a divider, a pencil and plastic ruler in a glass beaker. Pour boiling water in it. Wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Then try to touch each object one by one. You can observe that heat is conducted by steel spoon, a copper strip and divider. Hence, they become hot. So, they are good conductors of heat, while pencil and plastic ruler remains cold, and hence they are called as bad conductors of heat. Now, let's learn about expansion and contraction of a solid substance due to heat. To understand expansion and contraction, try this activity with me. Take a metal ball of such size that the ball just passes through the ring. Hit the ball and check whether it passes through the ring. Now, let the ball cool down and check whether it passes through the ring. The above experiment tells us that metals expand on heating and contract on cooling. Now let's learn about expansion and contraction of liquids due to heat. When a liquid is heated, the distance between its particles increases and its volume increases. This is called expansion of liquids. When its temperature falls, the liquid contracts. For practical knowledge about this rule, refer the experiment given on page number 62 in your science textbook. The volume of a gas increases on heating. This is called expansion of the gas. On the other hand, on removing heat, the volume of gas decreases. This is called contraction of gas. You can prove this with the help of experiments given on page number 62. Great scientist Sir James Dever was a Scottish scientist who first discovered thermos flask. Let's learn structure and function of thermos flask in detail. It is used to keep hot beverages like tea, coffee, milk, water, etc. hot, and cold beverages like sherbet cold for a long time. Thermos flask is a double-walled flask. It consists of two glass tubes, one inside the other, with the gap between them sealed. The surface of both the tubes are made shiny by a silver coating. The air between the two tubes is removed to create a vacuum. There is protective jar of metal or plastic outside the tubes for the protection of the flask. Pieces of sponge and rubber are fixed between the outer jar and the flask. When a hot substance or cold substance is placed in thermos flask, the heat going out gets reflected due to the shining surface of the inner tube, and hence heat is not radiated, and cold substance remains cold and hot substance remains hot for a longer time. Neither convection nor conduction occurs due to vacuum. but a little amount of heat is lost around the lid by a small amount of conduction, and hence after some hours cold substance becomes hot and hot substance becomes cold.